JayZ in the building, man. I'm in the building, man. I would love to talk about Master Flex and JayZ, but they got their millions already. It's just a money beef between them two. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna touch on that Rockefeller situation from what I see and what I remember and what I know. You know what I'm saying? And things I just found out. You know what I'm saying? But yo, it's crazy, man. There's a new dilemma going on. Yo, let's talk about it. There's a new dilemma where the babies are getting caught up in these street beefs. The babies, man. The babies are getting caught up in these gang beefs. I don't know what some of you are doing out here. I don't know what bridges a lot of y'all burnt, man. Yo, man, y'all got to be mindful. Y'all have kids. Y'all got family members out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading in the paper every other day. Let's talk about this in the building. That a father gets gunned down with the babies in the car. This is crazy, man. It's nasty out here, man. It's crazy, man. And I would love to sit here and blame the shooters, but a lot of you dudes be doing things that put yourselves in those situations, man. You know what I'm saying? Not worried about the likes. You're going to hear the message. You know what I'm saying? Respect, salute, What's your jacket? Salute. Here for the message today, man, because the message because this is real, man. A man got gunned down with his daughter in the car, dropping her off to grandma. Like, what kind of beefs are y'all getting? Like there's been 200 and something bodies out here. Jack, you know what I'm saying? W salute the What's Your Jacking podcast. There's been over like 200 bodies, 300 bodies out here, and W salute the skip neck. I definitely gotta be real, man. And out of 265 bodies out here, they said like 100 and something babies was involved shootings. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? This is crazy, man. It's crazy. What are y'all doing, man? Because we can't say it's over the money. Everybody ain't getting robbed. What are y'all doing that you're putting your families on the line? You're putting your families in jeopardy. This is crazy, man. Being goofy out here is not going to work. Being disrespectful online, violating dudes. You don't know what, you know what I'm saying? Because now it's a more emotional world now. So if you rob somebody, they're going to come back. You know what I'm saying? If you book somebody, they're going to gun for you. This is the work that's being put on out here. Salute. This is crazy, man. I truly believe that, the game that got crazy is disgusting out here. And, bro, it's I have to touch on it. I'd rather talk about this than Casanova. I'd rather talk about this than the JayZ and Master Flex. They have money or had a chance to achieve money. I'm not trying to talk about that, man. Let's talk about what's actually reality, man. Stop putting yourself in situations that somebody is looking for you so bad when they gun you down, man, with your kids. That means that you've crossed every line where somebody goes, I don't care. When I catch him by himself, I'm going to smoke something. I don't care who's with him. You got to be mindful. That's not gangster shit, man. I don't know who told you, what memo you or book. Stop listening to some of these online niggas, man. That's not gangster. When you walk with your family, you're the king of the castle, man. That's not king shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't see kings put their families on the line. Yes, some of y'all need to pick a book up, man. I don't know what book you need to pick up. I don't know what remedy y'all need to do. I can't tell you. Stop trying to expose people. Maybe that's part of the problem. So you're trying to expose people. Maybe you got to shut up. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Because some dudes are reacting differently. Babies are dying out here, bro. I'm trying to tell them about what happened. Dude, I remember this one guy. This made no sense. He had beef with somebody, right? And the guys he had beef with, he thought disappeared. He goes through the neighborhood, picks his child up. Duke gunned him down in Parchester, man, with his baby in his hand, bro. Because you know what it is, Tony? You know what it is, Tone? The game is nasty. Just like let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, say. Dudes is doing stuff and then they tucking away and hiding away. So a lot of dudes, when you finally get the drop on them, you don't care. A lot of dudes don't be realizing that. If you're gonna do some corny, no money shit to somebody, then pull up. But don't start ducking and dodging. All you're going to do is create more anger and animosity. And then when the person feels he can finally catch you, you out of here. You know what I'm saying? Dudes don't care, man. So whatever you do in the streets, man, be mindful that when you decide that you don't want to be in the streets no more, when you decide that you want to be being regular, you better settle all your little street beefs. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got your drops and you can't go to the store with your drops because somebody's going to take a shot at you, that's not, I don't look at you as being a gangster, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what dudes is doing. Dudes is going, I'm out the streets right now. I'm not playing with the gang or whatever they doing. I'm in that house and I'm going to walk around with my babies all day. A lot of dudes use their kids as thinking that's going to be a shield. It's not working no more. This is real, man. I don't know how many times, I don't know how I'll explain this. That's why I watch what I say to dudes, even online, man. You'll be surprised. You'll be sitting here arguing with somebody. You don't know who's who. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who's who. Like I told you, if a dude can't catch you instantly, they take a shot, man. You know what I'm saying? Because before we would say, yeah, son, he booked, son. We understood why son took a shot. Then we got to go back to even our era. There was crazy shit that happened that made no sense, right? Somebody decides to rob, you know what I'm saying? Let's look at the whole scenario with what happened with the Valentine's Day thing in the Bronx. A guy smacks a girl, they send the goons in, everybody must die. I don't think they killed everybody, but they killed enough people in the apartment that day, right? How about the thing with AZ? AZ gets into a confrontation with his brother-in-law, they go in, a young girl gets killed. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So it's been going on. It's just that senseless shit, man. But we understood what that was about, money and all that respect stuff. But nowadays, in 2021, what are you doing to put your family on the line? What are you doing to put yourself in a situation where when I catch him, I don't care who he with, I'm smoking his mouth. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who he with, I'm taking a shot. WB boy, because we're gonna deal with this shit for real. This shit is getting out of hand. Yo, bro, a little girl died with her father being dropped off somewhere, and it wasn't even a drive-by. It was a direct hit. Like, yo, just last week that happened to somebody. Some dude was sitting in the car with his baby mother and his kids. Somebody shot the car. I'm like, yo, we can't blame the shooters all the time. What are y'all doing to put yourselves in these situations where when somebody finds you, they got you? You know what that comes from? You know what I'm saying? Shoot to the east side. Come on, man. We gotta stop putting ourselves in those situations, man. We gotta stop. You gotta stop doing things. Stop thinking you're gonna owe somebody some money and you're gonna duck and dodge them and play phone games. Stop making promises to dudes in jail and you can't fulfill those situations and thinking that they're gonna brush it off. Dudes are different. It's a different animal. You know what I'm saying? This is real and real. Now, I had to touch on this, man, because the babies are dying now. Come on, bro. 265 bodies, 100 kids was caught up in, bro. Homicide shootings, not by accident, but yo, I can't catch him. I'm shooting. Come on, bro. Stop putting yourselves in these weird situations, man. Listen. You want to be tough by yourself, man. Understand that the things that you do, somebody catch you slipping. And when they catch you, some people go, I know I'm not going to let him go. You know what I'm saying? You dudes be acting like you're walking bulletproof vest, like you're Superman. Like, yo, I'm going to put the force field. Nobody can take shots at us. You're bugging, man. Y'all gotta stop doing that. That shit is corny. Now, touching up on Front Flex, you're saying about the streets and the streets being open. We're gonna touch on this. We're gonna touch on this clearly, right? Since I didn't want to touch on it, I'm gonna do this right now because they're talking about Desiree. She told, yeah, we get it, right? Why would y'all think JayZ would mess with it for? Why would JayZ, who raps about no snitching, getting money, 80s, 90s, out of town, Brooklyn, billionaires, why would JayZ Jigga hire a female that's public record that she told? But y'all ever think about the 5 minutes of where did Rockefeller Records money really came from? So you all say Biggs, right? We all say Biggs, right? Then somebody hit me in the head and said, Z, Biggs was still in the street, right? Who was he in the streets with? Because he caught a Fed case. I said, wait a minute. Biggs, they said he was the money, right? Okay, Biggs got caught with the Dominicans uptown. His last Fed, that Fed case he caught was the Dominicans uptown. Okay, boom. All right. I just found out that OG1 owned Baseline Studios, right? Baseline Studios. You're talking about Baseline Studios. We're talking about this is Baseline Studios owned by OG1 when Rockefeller Records was on Def Jam Records. This is what we're talking about. This is what about this ever. Def Jam Records. They never knew that OG1 owned that studio. I just thought I assumed that that their friendship came from the basketball shit. Then I remember, I said, wait a minute, my man Sugar Hill Jones said that he could have invested with Rockefeller, basically like, yeah, because he fucked with Biggs. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm like, I remember when my man Sugar Hill Jones, definitely free Sugar Hill Jones, salute to Sugar Hill Jones, we in the streets right now. So the Dominicans was always a part of Rockefeller. They just played the sidelines, because you gotta think about it, they was getting a check. Because if Def Jam is giving Rockefeller a certain type of money for studio time, that means that all the money stood in house. That means all the money was stood in house. So when Dame was blowing a lot of money, that's because a lot of money stood in house. We create this fraudulent business that's a studio, and when they give us $2-3 million for a budget for studio time, we all go. So now a lot of things make sense. So yeah, Dame might have been the face. Definitely shout out to Queens, salute to Queens, man, Southside Queens. So now, if Dame is in the picture, right? Damon, and he's the mouthpiece because you know Stacey Dash, and you know he knows a little bit about the business. You know what I'm saying? Because his family, you know, he wasn't that poor growing up. You know what I'm saying? So they made him the face. You know what I'm saying? Fire Rock in the building, baby. You know what I'm saying? And So when you look at when it all went wrong, right? But did it really go all wrong? That's the question. Did it really all go wrong? Is it that OG1 and them started to talk to Leon Cohen like, yo, we try and do something we don't know what to do, but Jay's the brand. So Leon started sitting Jay down, showing Jay that he was the brand physically, detaching him. Jay knew he had the bag behind him. He knew he had enough capital to do what he wanted to do on his own, but it had to be a smooth transition where Dame can't bash him in the public, but forget bash him in the public, where Dame Dash can't sue him. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's still business, right? We here. You're all with me, right? You're all with me, right? It's all making sense now. So when Dame had those recordings of them sneaking Jay away, which they wasn't, and Jay was doing shows behind his back, which he wasn't, it was the beginning of the end. You know what I'm saying? That's when they bought them sneakers out there, S. Carters. You know what I'm saying? That was a success. Remember the S. Carters? That was the first one that had his name, S. That means nothing from the Rock ate off of that. You know what I'm saying? And then Def Jam did the okey-doke, right? Listen. We're gonna do that. If you become the president, we're gonna let you keep Rockefeller the name. Plus, after 5 or 6 years, we're gonna let you get all your masters back that you owned on Def Jam. Now, is Dame Dash getting checks off of those albums? We would never know. We would never know. But that was the end. Now look what happened when he starts Rock Nation. A bigger picture. He made more money with Rock Nation not performing than he made with Rockefeller performing. You know what I'm saying? So just understand, man. So Flex, he's trying to break the max JayZ with the rat, with the chick. He ever thought about that? This same rat that y'all call us a rat, Desiree in them, and in that situation, they was always the investors of Rockefeller. You ever think about that? That there was probably some major investors in Rockefeller. Remember, the Dominicans, while we was on the corner pitching 2 for 5s, these guys had stores uptown, sneaker stores. They always been in business. You know what I'm saying? The best person to ask about that The man unique, acts unique about all that. He know about the Dominican cats owning stores, cell phones. Some of the first cell phones we got uptown was from the Dominicans. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't, when Jay left, think about the 40-40 Club. Jay could have had anybody named Mother get the liquor license. Why would he go to OG Wan's wife's father or uncle? Yo, I need you to sign my liquor license at 40-40 Club. You know what I'm saying? So, behind the scenes, maybe Rockefeller Records was really these Dominican cats. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just gonna be the face of this, and Jay, you the rapper. See, we don't look at that object because what we've seen for years. But then, when you hear the story, they always been around. OG Wan always been around. Desiree probably always been around. Tone Capone always been around. It was just that when they got rid of Dame, because Roc Nation, if y'all don't know, is a co-partnership. Because Rockefeller Records is a co-partnership with Live Nation. It's a co-partnership with Live Nation. That's what they have together, a co-partnership. So Live Nation is like Ticketmaster. Live Nation is Urban Plaza, where that thing happened with Troy Ave. They own a bunch of amplifiers across the United States of America. So it helps out JayZ's brand when it comes to big concerts, venues, and events. Why do you think Jay is managing everybody? Why do you think Khaled is like, yo, you could be my manager? Because he has that access now, because Live Nation is just like Ticketmaster. You know what I'm saying? The Roc Nation is just, they doing a 50-50 split. For a lot of people that don't know, I don't know if we still own it, but JayZ company was actually running the bookings for the Barclays Center. You know what I'm saying? They actually was doing it. I don't know if they're still doing it now, but they was doing it at one point in time. Roc Nation controlled the bookings and hiring at one point in time for the Barclays. So, you know, and that's the case. I mean, the circle she's around don't care. Think about it. She's not in our circles. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have to accept it. But the circles that she's in, of course she is. She's getting money, bro. The circle that she's in, they don't care. Who? You know what I'm saying? Because you say she accepted being a rat. Of course. Because the circle she in, the circle that she's in, don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? The circle she in, the houses that she's going in, the room she in, we can't get into. So we can be like, yo, she's the biggest, so she's the FBI informant. They gotta open the door to us. We can't get to the gate. We can't even clean the bathrooms in the room she get in. So that's what I'm saying. It only matters to his music if you're gonna support JayZ. You know what I'm saying? It's only if you support Jigga. You know what I'm saying? It's only, I feel, if you really support Jigga. If you're into supporting JayZ, then I might turn you from buying a Jigga album. Like, Jay support the hoteling movement. You know, he let one at it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think it's that. I just think that she was around the money, bro. I mean, she is, from what I hear, OG Wan's wife. I don't even think it's that. She's with the money. When you with the money, the politics is different, man. She with the money. He ain't even her wife. Plus, she became resourceful to Jay. Yo, we need to get a liquor license. I'm gonna get my uncle to do it. Because Jay couldn't do it. I think that Jay got an F for that stabbing situation. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter because they ain't committing crimes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's, you know what I'm saying? So that's why she around. Like I told you, the room she in. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And I'm just saying this being for real. They got some baseball player that played for the Mets now. He played for the Yankees, went to the Seattle Mariners. He got like a $200 million baseball contract. You know what I'm saying? These guys are doing major sports management. A lot of these new players are being signed to their sports agency. I mean, in all reality, Jigga win it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he cares. I don't think he cares. Brooklyn is still gonna love him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Brooklyn, some Brooklyn may not care, but a lot of Brooklyn still love him because, you know, all his mans that he loved, they all eat with him. I don't see D Ruggs denouncing her. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that should. They're supposed to be the ones that's mad, like D Ruggs and what's the other one's name? Like D Ruggs and, you know, Memphis Bleak and, you know, the little short guy. You know what I'm saying? His man. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we don't deal with him. Oh, yeah. The code. See, we deal with principles, morals, and complaints. I mean, I seen some weird shit in jail. You know what I'm saying? I seen homies fuck with dudes that had full statements because dudes want to be homie because he was getting the bag or he had commissary. He was good. It was like, leave him alone. Then there was some spots where, you know, it's disgusting, but the streets is disgusting. You know what I'm saying? I've been in some spots where I seen some dudes embrace, you know what I'm saying? Not embrace it, you know what I'm saying? I think it's up to the individual. A lot of times we got to think for the individual because it's a lot of, it's a lot of, okay, Flex, you telling me this, you saying that. Flex, okay, we get it. We understand you educating us, bro. But you ever thought about the true money from Rockefeller might have really came from a lot of the Dominican cats? You know what I'm saying? If you notice JayZ circle, you see him go somewhere, it's him and a bunch of Dominicans and his little man. His circle haven't changed. So his circle that's from the block, if they accepting it, but it was, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? And that's something I think, you know, was did Dame feel the same way when he was a part of Rockefeller, that she was a rat? That's the question. That's the question to ask. How was your feeling about the situation when y'all all was a part of Rockefeller? Because she had to been around, because OG1 was around. So was she a rat then? Or was she a rat after the split up and the money was changing and this guy took it to the top? See, that's the part those are the questions that we really need to ask. When did her being a rat come into play? Because if y'all was still at the tables with her, going to dinner with her, she on high flights, and she's around, and she's been around Rockefeller forever, that means, y'all condone this until the checks started coming in, you know what I'm saying? And y'all all felt like Jigga, my nigga, it got different. So, you know, I understand what Flex is saying. I get what Flex is saying. I get it, you know what I'm saying? But the shit's been like that. Look at prime example. Apo, you know what I'm saying? You see him running around, he getting all the accolades in the world. You see they made a movie with him, right? You should have thought about it, right? And we talk about Stop Snitching, right? They could have made Paid in Full and I had not one scene of Alpo movie. So Dame Dash did that, right? So how Dame Dash gonna go in on Desiree when you made a movie specifically talking about Alpo? He could have did Paid in Full and kept it uptown. You know what I'm saying? He could have kept it the West Side Story. You know what I'm saying? He could have spoke about LA. LA could have been Alpo's replacement. You understand what I'm saying? So we can't go around with the shenanigans. Now dudes get mad. Yo, Jigga have rats on the squad. But you did a movie and the main character was somebody who told. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? We gotta pick our animals, man. We can't pick and choose. If you love Paid in Full, that means you love the fact that means you paid to see, because we ain't paid to see AZ or Rich. You feel me? I think we gotta fix that narrative, man. I really truly believe we gotta fix the narrative. I think the narrative is crazy, man. We gotta change that, man. When Dame Dash was on the phone with Nicky Barnes and Frank Lucas, that was real? That was real shit? Nicky Barnes gave dudes 100 million years. He was on the phone with the guy. Y'all gotta go on YouTube. So the guy that's calling Jay a rat and pushing that agenda, oh, when it doesn't work to your advantage, oh yeah, Jigga. Yo, Jigga ain't the real one because he's telling. You bugging, man. That's why I don't listen to that shit for. Was it like that when y'all niggas was promoting that movie? Y'all could have did the Frank. Why do the Frank Lucas story when we could have did the guy fishing movie? That would have been more fishy. But y'all talking about Frank Lucas told. You understand what I'm saying? So we can't pick and choose, man. We've been picking and choosing these weird battles to these DJs, man. They get caught up in that's personal politics, you know what I'm saying? That's all that is. Because Jay's up to bigger and better things, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop ain't his only bag. So we have to be mindful of that. You understand what I'm saying? Cause that's so it's okay. So nobody blasts Dame Dash. No disrespect to Dame for putting Nicky Barnes, rest in peace, on the phone. Nobody blasts off on him. Nobody blasts off on Dame for that. You had him and Frank Lewis on the phone. You tried to promote a movie and all this other stuff about Nicky Barnes. Somebody who gave a bunch of dudes a bunch of time. We're not going to talk about how he made a movie and had to put a scene of Alpo in it. He could put anybody in that. He could have put Unique. He could have put anybody. He ain't have to put Poe in that. That was West Side Cat that put the East Side Cat there. He could have put Gangsta Lou in it. So before I go back to work, man, let's think about this, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's think about how we don't put ourselves in situations so nobody can tell on us. You know what I'm saying? And second, let's think about, right? Let's think about this, man. The people that do this, you know, Flex do this because Flex want to stay relevant. It works for radio because you know that everything is digital. He know he keep talking crazy about Jay, it's gonna get media attention. That's exactly what it's getting. You know what I'm saying? Dude is blogging, he can't Flex is popping, and then when Flex go on, he gets on the radio, drop a couple of bombs and talk crazy because nobody's gonna do nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Hip hop is different. He went with these young cats now. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, you know, just to be mindful, I gotta go back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. You know what I'm saying? He know nothing is gonna happen to him. He know, okay, and he knows that, okay, this is gonna get me wavy. I'm gonna talk crazy about Jay. The bloggers are gonna blog. Because now you go on YouTube, there's 80 videos that Flex talks about, boom, it works. So now what happens is dudes that wasn't paying attention to Flex, they gonna listen to Flex and see what he got to say. It's all promotion, man. So with that being said, man, before I go to work, man, stop doing shit and getting the kids killed, man. We can't blame the shooters no more. We gotta blame some of you niggas. Stop doing shit so dudes will start smoking your kids. That's it, bro. Point blank. Stop doing. I'm not blaming the shooters right now. I'm blaming you niggas that's doing some doing weird things out here. And then dudes can't catch you. And when they catch you, they're taking them shots at you and your kids. So stop it. With that being said, easy. Love you.